Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to yet another video, and today we are checking out Assassin's Creed Shadows running on the Steam Deck OLED. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Alright guys, so Assassin's Creed Shadows is officially Steam Deck verified, and I couldn't help but get my hands on it so I can check it out because I am absolutely loving it on the PlayStation 5 Pro. It looks absolutely stunning, so I had to see what it was like on the Steam Deck. And let me tell you something, I did a PS5 Pro first impressions video and I said, you should really savor playing Assassin's Creed Shadows on a big screen, but boy am I wrong. This looks incredible on the Steam Deck. What the hell? And we're checking this out at the right time as well because there's a thunderstorm. The rain is raining, the wind is winding, and the game looks stunning. Now I can already see that there are some differences already, but obviously, come on guys, this is a Steam Deck compared to a PS5 Pro. Now before we get into any more gameplay, let's get straight into the graphic options, alright? And I'm gonna be honest with you, there's actually not much going for it. So as you can see, we've got the image collaboration, which you can use that to turn on HDR. It's not on by default. We got field of view. We got ray trace global illumination, which I'm going to show you later on. We got aspect ratio 16 by 10, VSync off, resolution 1280 by 800. We got upscaler at TAA, which also supports AMD FSR. We got minimum dynamic resolution 19%, maximum dynamic resolution 56%, sharpen strength 0.75, frame generation off, and that's about it. So I'm going to show you some gameplay with TAA on, and then I'm going to show you it with the ray trace global illumination, and then after we're going to switch to FSR, and we're also going to be showcasing the ray traced global illumination with FSR on, and then after we're going to check out some frame generation gameplay. Okay, so I'm just going to set a destination on the map, which I already have. I'm going to go to this waypoint. All right, so we're not too far out. All right, the frame rate is about 30 frames, nice and solid in a way for now. All right, moving the camera around, it did drop a little bit, but it's okay. Most of it is really smooth. And we can run if we wanted to. But look at that, look, it maintained the frame so well. What the hell? Look at the sun, the rain. Now, the one thing that I have noticed is that her hair does not move that much. If you're playing this on the PS5 Pro or on a more higher end PC, her hair will be interacting with the wind, and more things will be moving around in the environment. But right now, this looks stunning, man. Look at this. Uh-oh. Absolutely amazing. So let's call our horse. Oh no, where's the horse? Oh gosh, I don't know where our horse is. Damn, my horse is not arriving. Fair enough, I'm pretty far away from where I was before. Guys, look at the sun rays. Holy shoot. That is insane. Look at that. Okay. Global illumination. Frame rate does take a little bit of a hit, but it's still really sturdy. Look at that, guys. Absolutely stunning. Look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, these guys are powerful. I can't attack them, they're a bit too powerful. So I'm gonna leave them for now. Look at this. Now I can see that there's less foliage around us, but that's okay. Still looks really good regardless. Look at that sun. Anyways, just hurry up and get to that waypoint. Now the amazing thing about this game is that wherever you see, you can go. And I'm not even expressing that. You can literally run all the way into the forest and you're going to end up somewhere. You're going to end up somewhere without any blockages, which is really, really cool. Alright. Sushibashi Fort. Now I don't know if I'm actually...
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
I don't know if I'm actually ready for this area. Like my level. But we're gonna try. Ooh, oh gosh, they have this skull underneath their face. Oh my gosh. We're gonna die. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out. Oh gosh. Let's see if we can take this guy out. But guys, if you are enjoying my video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really, really appreciate that. Oh gosh. Oh no, he's too powerful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That was a one-hit kill. God dang. Alright, so look at this, guys. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Wow. However, I'm trying to get to a point where we can start fighting. Here we go. Ah, here we go.
Better to keep out of sight.
Nice. Uh-oh. Nicely done. Nicely done. Right, so with frame gen on, doesn't really do much. Probably makes it worse. Yeah, that input delay is slightly annoying. There we go. So this is with global illumination on, plus frame generation. And it really doesn't impact the gameplay that much. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go straight to FSR, and we're gonna have frame generation off with global illumination on. Game still looks pretty good. Not as sharp as it was before, slightly blurrier. But honestly, none of this is actually impacting the performance, really. So you can just leave it as what it is. This is actually arguably worse. Because it has more artifacts on it. My horse is nowhere to be found. Damn. Slight delay. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this mode, to be honest. Too much of a delay. I mean, if you like the extra frames, go for it, but honestly, I'm alright. The 30 frame experience is actually really, really good. And there's too much artifacts in this as well. Yeah, look at that, man. Frame rate dips. Nah, we're good. We are good. Alright, so there's one more thing that I wanted to showcase is photo mode. Alright, so as you know, Assassin's Creed Shadows does have photo mode. The game looks absolutely stunning. And if you press L3 and R3, let's go into the light somewhere. There's photo mode. So photo mode does look absolutely stunning on the Steam Deck OLED as well. If we zoom all the way in into Naoi's face, you can get all that beautiful quality. Set the autofocus on, so you get the background nice and blurry. Maybe turn up the brightness a bit, or exposure with the contrast up a bit more. And let's change the filters to maybe, oh, ooh, look at that, look at that, beautiful, absolutely stunning. And now we can just take a screenshot with this, and that's it. But guys, that has been my coverage for Assassin's Creed Shadows running on the Steam Deck OLED. If this is your only solution to play the game, I'm pretty much sure this is a fantastic solution because it looks absolutely incredible. It plays really, really good. A nice solid 30 frame experience. The HDR is great. The effects, the global illumination, it all looks fantastic. And I can't really complain about this port. It is a handheld version, so there are some cutbacks. But honestly, for a small screen like this, the cutbacks are worth it. So if you are going to be picking this up, you're going to have a great time. And if you are questioning if you should get the game, definitely get it if you're a big Assassin's Creed fan. At the end of the day, this is an Assassin's Creed game, so it hasn't really changed the formula of that. However, the environments, the country, Japan, everything just looks beautiful. The story is really, really engaging, very serious and adult-like, honestly. Like, it's very deep. It starts out very, very deep. And I can't really recommend this game enough, honestly. Like, it's everything that we've all wanted from an Assassin's Creed game so far. And the amount of time that I've spent with this, I am absolutely just mind blown by it. And it's definitely one of my favorite games of this year so far. and I can't wait to dive more into it. But guys, thank you for reaching this far. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take it easy and peace.